Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today's game features the South Eugene Axe taking on the North Medford Black Tornado. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Our sponsors do keep these events free for fans to enjoy, so please let them know that you enjoy or you appreciate their support. And you can help out Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button, and if you have managed to do that already, we give you a big old thank you. When we come back, we'll take a look at what's going to happen on the Bills Glass Coaches Corner and what's been happening with the North Medford Black Tornado boys team since we saw them last, which was a long time ago. Well, we will talk about all of that when we come back, as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will get online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and 10,000.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. As we're about ready to get this one underway, this is the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Bills Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. South Eugene comes into this game with a 4-11 record, 2-3 in conference play, but they are on a 3-game winning streak. We talked to Coach Scott Plankenhorn before the ball game, and he made note of that they have won their last 3, having defeated Thurston, Sheldon, and Grants Pass in order there. So they're maybe have had their struggles, but they're beginning to find a little bit of rhythm. In the meantime, North Medford comes in 16-2 overall and a 4-1 record in league. They had their 13-game winning streak snapped by South Medford last Friday. South Medford beating them 67-39, but they turned around on the 5th last Saturday and defeated Roseburg 71-61. So they're hoping to get back on their winning ways. They'll have, after this game tonight ends, they will have 4 remaining in the regular season, all league games. And then it'll be time for the playoffs to start. right now at this moment, and I guess we should just say at this moment because certainly rankings can change and other things can take place, but at the moment, the North Medford team would have a home game to begin the playoffs, but I think Coach Plankenhorn would say let's not get too far ahead of ourselves as they have to win some more games. And talking to Coach Plankenhorn before the game, his offense is about where he would like it to be right now. Seems to be running, he thinks, fairly smoothly. What they need to do is get back to the defensive end of it. The last few games, they have allowed 60 points or more. They try, as a team, to be around the 50 to 54 mark every game. So they'd like to get that driven down just a little bit tonight. And we'll probably have that chance against South Eugene, although South Eugene's offense has picked up a little bit here in these 3 wins that they have had. But they're not necessarily a great offensive team and haven't been a great offensive team throughout most of the season. We'll have more on the Bills Glass Coaches Corner when we come back after this, as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net and the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Locally owned, family-run Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. We told you that North Medford had a 13-game winning streak snapped against South Medford. Coming into this game, South Eugene is on a 3-game winning streak, but it's interesting that they've had a couple of games canceled back at the beginning of January, and then they went on a 5-game losing streak before they snapped it with their 3-game winning streak. South Medford looking to get back going at this again. They still have a lot to play for. The league championship is still in play right now. They have one more game with South Medford later this month. So there's a lot for them to play for. As Coach Plankenhorn said, shouldn't be too hard to get up for this ball game. I mentioned to him an interesting thing as far as rankings go. Beating South Eugene and some of these other teams that are on the schedule ahead of them that don't have winning records doesn't help you in the rankings much, but it'll certainly kill you if you lose. So it's imperative tonight that the North Medford team gets it together. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And they're doing starting lineups. Parker Sanders, a 5'7" senior, will start for South Eugene. Oscar James, a 6' senior. Blake Sabato, a 6'3" senior. Solomon Nice, a 6'5" junior. And Trey Saunders will be out there, a 5'11" sophomore. So both Sonder brothers are out on the court. We'll have to go with Parker and Trey for them. And now they're going to introduce the starting lineup for North Medford. And they're going to start out with 6'4" senior Austin McLean. A 6'4" senior O'Shea Miller. Out at guard, 6'2" senior Treson Neff. And his brother's out there, 6' senior Tyson Neff. And number 25, a 6'5" senior Bryce Dyer is the other starter. Dyer, and the time that we have been away from the South Medford boys, or the North Medford boys, we're going to get South Eugene, North Medford, South, North, South, all messed up here before the night's over. But with the time that we've been away from the Black Tornado, Dyer has become the leading rebounder in school history. So that's something to make note of, as he's out there, the number one rebounder in school history. And a referee's ready to go. Looks like we must have a lefty tonight for officiating the game. No, he's throwing with his right hand. It's up and tapped around, and South Eugene will grab it. This is Oscar James with it. He goes up, he doesn't get. Miller with the rebound. Trey ahead to Ty. Ty into the lane, loses it, gets it back, pops it underneath the Miller. Miller goes up, he's rejected, but they're going to say fouled. The foul is on Sabato. That'll be the first on Sabato. And at the line is Miller. First one is in. Got one too many papers in the way here. The next one is short. Here's Miller taking it, fires it ahead to Ty. Back around to Trey, but there is not going to be any shot there right away. Get it to Miller, or to Dyer, and Miller will lay it in. And be back at the line. So right now, it's Miller 3, South Eugene nothing, as he misses the foul shot, tipped out of bounds by Dyer. Here they come with it now. That's Nice. Solomon Nice had it. Goes back out on top, though, to Parker Sanders. Back down to Nice. Nice up. No good. Miller with another rebound. Fires it ahead to Trey. Trey stops. Around to Dyer. Dyer looking for some help. Gets it to Ty. Into the corner it goes to McLean. 3. And South Eugene says that will be enough of that. It looks like they're taking a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it here. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford 6, South Eugene nothing. Today's game is brought to you by our regional sponsors, including Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate, and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. 6:42 to go in the first period, and it's a quick 6-0 lead for the Black Tornado over the South Eugene Axe. South Eugene to inbound it following that timeout. Facing some pressure in the backcourt already. And now they're going to have a hard time, and they're going to lose it. As Dyer is going to get it in the backcourt. Fire it into the corner. Around. Nope, stepped out. Fired it in the corner to Trey, and Trey tried to get it right back to Ty. But Trey had already stepped out of bounds. That comes with 6:29. First period. Parker. He'll fire it ahead. That's Sabato with it. Back around in the corner it goes for 3. No! That one was missed by Trey Saunders. Here comes Ty. Ty gets it off to Trey, but right back to Ty. Dyer. In the corner it goes to McLean for 3. Yes! McLean with his second three-pointer. And a blocking foul underneath. That's Miller. Inbounding it now. South Eugene underneath their own hoop. Nice has it. Fall-away jumper. No good. And a Black Tornado will come out of there with it. Ty to McLean. Back to Ty. Down low to Miller. And off of Miller's hand out of bounds. .5:39 to go. First period. The Black Tornado off to a 9-0 run. As he said, Coach Plankenhorn says it's time to get it up and gear it up. It's time to play ball. You need to win these games right here. South Eugene, no, tipped out of bounds. Thought they threw that out of bounds, trying to get that to Sabato, but officials said not so. Sabato had it, get it around to James, and James will put up the 3. James gets the axe on the board. Dyer drives, puts it up. No, that one doesn't go off of McLean, out of bounds. .5:08 to go, first period, 6-point lead for the Black Tornado. Nice, gets it ahead. Now they get it ahead to James. James for a little jumper, got it. Or make that Sabato. Excuse me, Sabato, not James. 9-5 ball game. And there's a holding foul on James. That's Miller with it. And down to, and they give it right back to Dyer. Dyer gets one up in the air and then puts it in. First points of the night for Dyer. And Dyer had a breakaway, and they called a turnover on North Medford. This is nice with it. Around in the corner it goes. And they're going to pop it right back out to Parker Sanders. Directing traffic. He'll take it all the way, pop it up, doesn't go. Here comes the whited, shirted North Medford Black Tornado. And Ty Neff is fouled. That's on Parker Saunders. So that's the fourth team foul, third team foul, as I have it. Here's Miller with it. Oh, trying to get rid of it. Did. Dyer. Ty Neff. Yes. (13-5) with 3:40 to go, first period. And now South Eugene throws it out of bounds. And this will create another 30-second timeout by South Eugene. And the John L. Scott scoreboard shows why, as it's now an 8-point lead for the North Medford Black Tornado. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. So the offense and the defense working well right now for the Black Tornado. South Eugene looking to put points on the board in a 13-5 ball game with 3:41 to go here in period number 1. Here they come one more time. Tie around. Trey couldn't get it off. There's Dyer. Dyer in. Swing it back out to Ty for 3. No! And nice. Will grab the rebound for the Axe. He'll fly into the forecourt with it. Turn, spin, twist. Lost it. The Black Tornado pick it up. Dyer. Around to Trey. Back to Dyer. Dyer sets for 3. That one doesn't go. And now they get it right back. That one doesn't go. Here comes the Axe with it. Going up, up, up. No, that doesn't. Nope. And there'll be a foul. I think they're calling this one on North Medford. They are. They're calling it on Trey Neff. I will send James to the line for a couple. Say undercut is what they're saying he did. James is good with 1. So Orozco is into the game now for North Medford. The next one by James is no good. North with it in their hands. This is Trey, but he's too closely guarded to fire it. Dyer loses it. Picked up by Trey Neff. Neff fires it. No, couldn't get the tip in, but there'll be a foul. It's on Nice. At the line will be McLean. 5 team fouls already on the South Eugene Axe. We're not even out of the first quarter as McLean misses number 1. 2:32 to go in the first. A 13-6 ball game at the moment. McLean looking to add at least 1, and he does get that one. That's his 7th point of the night. South Eugene trying to move quickly. Dyer takes that pass. Gets it ahead to Trey Neff, and Trey Neff will lay it in. .2:14 to go. As North Medford pushes the lead over South Eugene. James up. No, that doesn't go. Here comes North Medford. They'll throw it out of bounds. Almost stolen again, but they rescue it this time as Sabato finally grabbed it. James has it in his hands. And now around to, well, back out to James before we can figure out who that was. That's number 11, but we don't have an 11 on our South Eugene roster. That's taken away. They're taken away by McLean. He'll get it ahead to Ty, to Orozco. Back around to Ty. There's Trey. He'll stop, he'll pop, and get. Probably the one Black Tornado player you don't want to start having him get warmed up, and that would be Trey Neff. He'll have 20 of them on you before you can hardly even think about it. Nowhere to go. Finally in the middle of James. He'll pop a 3. Yes! So that's his second 3-pointer. And there's another 3. This is by Trey Neff. And we'll just trade 3s here for a moment. Down to 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Dump it off. James puts it up. It doesn't go. Put it back up. No good. Finally, Orozco grabs it. Sort of. Rolls it down the court. Has it. Gets it on around to Dyer. Dyer one-on-one. Puts it up and in. Left-handed that time. Gonna have to hurry. 6 seconds. And South Eugene will lose it. Here's Ty Neff. Ahead to Dyer, who puts it up. No good at the buzzer. And so at the end of one, the scoreboard, the John L. Scott scoreboard reads North Medford 23, South Eugene 9, as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
And memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I welcome you back to North Medford High School for the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon as we begin quarter number 2. A big 14-point lead right now for North Medford. There's a shot up by Andrew Plankenhorn that doesn't go. Nice has it. He gets a drive, and he's bumped off by Dominguez. Yeah. That's the third on North Medford. 5 so far on South Eugene. Parker Sanders gets it in. I don't know who number 11 is. They should have asked, I guess. They never saw the South Eugene coaches. But he hasn't done anything in order to get the PA announcer to say his name. There's a shot under the ice, and nice to lay that one in. Orozco trying to get it into Goodridge. Connor Goodridge into the game. Around to Orozco. Here's Trey Neff for 3. Yes! Double digits for Mr. Neff as he's got 10 on the night. As he's hounding Parker Saunders. Get it down low to Thompson. Thompson couldn't get it to go, but there's a long shot that comes off the rim. There's one that's no good. Here comes Trey Neff with the rebound. Taken away, but Orozco picks it right back up to Goodridge. Around to Plankenhorn. Yes! That was 6 minutes to go. They're starting to light it up here. Down low it goes. Turn. Thompson couldn't get that one to go. Rebound grabbed out of there. Put it back up. Yes. That's Herbert. $29-15 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North continues to lead this one. Trey Neff into the lane, handed off to Goodridge, and there will be an offensive foul on Trey Neff. That's his second. That'll get Ty Neff into the game. That comes with 5:28 left in the second period. One would assume that might be just about it for Trey Neff for the half. Parker Sanders with it. I'm wondering if that number 11 is actually Reeves, who was number 12 at one time, but we'll have to see. Herbert. Give it back out to James. Into the corner it goes, and it's deflected. South Eugene ball. Ty Neff getting a hand on that one. 4:56 to go. Second period. And that's knocked back out of bounds. Parker Sanders trying to hard bounce pass to try it again to James, and James will get it to go. 29-17. Black Tornado continue to lead by double digits. They have for a long time now. Ty Neff into Dominguez. Dominguez bounce, turn, spin, put it in. There's a long shot by Herbert. That one doesn't go. Dominguez with the rebound. Ahead to Ty Neff. Neff to Orozco. Back to Neff it goes. He and Orozco play some catch out there. Blankenhorn with it. Down to Goodridge. And I think Connor was fouled on this one. Yep. Parker Saunders with the foul. That's 2 on him. And inbound only for the Black Tornado. It's only the 6th team foul. Here comes McLean back in for Orozco. And McLean will inbound it. Way out it goes to Dyer. To Blankenhorn. No on that one, but putting it right back in is McLean. James had it there momentarily. That's Thompson with it right now. Back to James it goes. To Velutini. Velutini gets it in deep. Can't get that shot to go. Velutini tried a little turnaround. He gave it up and got the ball back. Blankenhorn gets it out to McLean. Around to Ty Neff. This is Dominguez backing down. And they leave McLean open for 3. Can't get it. But grabbing the rebound is Dyer. That one doesn't go. Tipped around and finally getting it out of there as he acts, and then they lose it right off the foot. Ty Neff will set for 3. No. Followed the rebound. Going to call for a pushing foul. That's a first on Ty Neff. The 6th on North Medford as a team. So with 2:42 to go in a half, both teams have 16 fouls. You're doing some free throw shooting here. Velutini will inbound it, and away we go. Herbert back to James. Now they get to go somewhere. Thompson to Herbert out in the corner. Can't get free. Back out on top to James. He drives. He gets to the foul line. He gets stuck, but he puts it up anyway. Tip in good by James. And then underneath, travel. Miller with that travel. 2:03 to go. 33-19 ball game. Sabato is back into the game. Trey Saunders into the game. James, the leading scorer right now for the Axe. Had it in his hands. That's nice. And go back around now to Trey Saunders and is out on top. 1:40 to go here in the half. South Eugene doesn't seem too interested in penetrating right now. Just holding the ball out there comfortably, as long as they're not being pressured. Here's James on a drive, spin, twist, put it in. Dyer thought about a 3, pulled it down, sends it back out to Ty Neff. Ty Neff gets it down, nope, can't get it in. Here's Dyer, he will pull the 3 this time. That one is no good. Blankenhorn couldn't grab that rebound. Here comes Nice with it, and he's going to get it. Oh, man. Thought that was going to be another foul on Ty Neff. Instead, they just say it's out of bounds, South Eugene. Trey Saunders took that one. And no foul. Nice to inbound. .50 seconds to go in the half. South Eugene with it. Here's James. Hilton to jumper up. That one isn't going to be any good. Scramble for the rebound. Miller has it. Traveled. Official is showing him what he did. Now, sometimes you just do things you don't quite even think about what it was you were just doing. Which is why we have officials who watch everything you do. Here's Nice. From the foul line. No good. As McLean goes for the rebound, there's another whistle. Vellatini with that foul. That's his first, but it's the 7th on South Eugene. And that'll send McLean to the foul line for a 1-and-1. The first rolls around reluctantly, but in. There goes the next one. So a couple for McLean. He has double figures. South Eugene needs to do something. There's Nice. That one's tipped away as he went up. And here comes the Black Tornado with 13 seconds to go. Dyer leaves it off for Neff. Around to Orozco. Down to 4. Miller, they're going to throw it out of bounds. And they're going to declare the half over. The reason we're hesitating is the ball went out of bounds at about the same time that the buzzer sounded, and we weren't sure if they were just going to declare it halftime or not. But they say indeed it is. And at halftime, we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, and it reads North Medford 35, South Eugene 21. We invite you to stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report that is coming up. Little Hoopsters beginning basketball programs, have winter and spring sessions coming up. Visit playmedford.com to get your Little Hoopster in the game. It's halftime of the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
The President's Day event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a President's Day event deal all month long on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Our halftime update is brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Winter Recreation Guide is out with sports leagues and activities. To sign up for now, visit playmedford.com or call 774-2400 to learn more. That's 774-2400. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see at halftime, North Medford has the 14-point lead over South Eugene. It started out pretty much with North Medford dominating things as they led 23-9 following the first period. The scoring slowed down for both ball clubs, though, as both teams put 12 points on the board in the second quarter to bring us to a 35-21 ball game. Let's take a look at some individual scoring. The South Eugene Axe are led by Oscar James, as he has 13 of their 21 points, and really nobody else has even scored more than 2. It's everybody else, Herbert, Sabato, Nice, and one player we don't have a name for. He have all scored 2 points. Meanwhile, for North Medford, they are led by the 11 of Austin McLean, 10 for Trey Neff. There's 4 for Bryce Dyer, 3 for Andrew Plankenhorn and O'Shea Miller, and 2 for Brandon Dominguez at the half. When we come back, we'll take a look at other basketball action going on around the, in particular, the conference, but we'll also take a look at what is maybe going on around otherwise around the state right now as we get ready for playoff time in just a couple of weeks. We are at halftime. At halftime, North Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard has the 14-point lead as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so Unger Morris, we'll always be there.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Halftime is being brought to you by PlayMedford.com, where classes and activities for the entire family are available. Registration for winter and spring are happening now. Sign up at PlayMedford.com or call the Santos Center at 774-2400 to get started. Tonight, in other basketball action, this is the only game that's going on as far as the Southwest Conference is concerned, and there are really not too many games of interest as the teams in front of North Medford, who is currently ranked 6th in the OSAA rankings. There's really not much in action either. Amazingly enough, in the 4A, all the action is on the other side of the mountain. In 3A action, the Sutherland, or the St. Mary's boys, defeated Sutherland 61-35 earlier today. And I believe they're number 2, or they number 3. Let me look here for a moment. Oh, sure, it wouldn't tell me on the page I think it's going to tell me on, but here, one more page and we'll have it. The number 2 OSAA ranked team, Cascade Christian in the 3A, won their game 53-37 this afternoon. So that's a little bit about what's going on. When we come back, it'll be time for the second half tip-off, as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and be there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So we begin quarter number 3 here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Nice has it in his hands. Around to Sabato, back out to Nice. Nice will begin a drive, and then he'll have to get rid of it to James. We'll get it back to Nice. Trey Saunders had it for just a moment. And Nice falls down trying to make a spin, loses the ball. North Medford takes advantage. They get it ahead to Trey Neff right away, who gets it over to brother Ty. Trayson around to Tyson. Back to Trayson. They left him open for a 3 in the corner. They're going to call an offensive foul on Miller. That's number 2 on Miller. Around it goes here. The South Eugene isn't getting much done against this man-to-man defense that North Medford employs. They say they don't have a zone defense in their book. They play man-to-man, that's it. Nice. Almost had that stripped away. Is it going to get stripped away? It is. Nope, they're going to call a hold. And they call that on McLean. That's his first. Don't know that the Black Tornado faithful agreed with that, but that's what they call. There's Nice in the lane. He goes up. It's short. Trying to get it up over Miller. It came up short. Here come the Black Tornado one more time. Trey Neff around a tie. They play a little catch there. Now they get it down low to Miller. Miller goes up. He's rejected, but it'll be a foul. Looks like on Sabato, the way Sabato's acting. That's who it's on. That'll be his second. And 2 for Miller. Well, that's one way, I suppose, huh? Well, the backboard is 4 times. Excellent. It's not as good. Dyer. Oh, we're going to have a foul. It's on Nice. And Dyer will be at the line for a couple. Yeah, you know the foul shots as Dyer gets the next one to go. That's something that Coach Plankenhorn will be discussing. And there's on the ground is Ty Neff. I think he's fouled. Well, they said his name and I didn't grab it. I apologize for that. There's Miller. Miller stepped out of bounds. The axe in the forecourt with it early. And he tried a quick 3, didn't get it. Dyer trying to pop it into the middle, tipped around, out of bounds. I'm going to say white basketball. So North Medford will have it. There's Dyer underneath. That was nicely done. Here's a little short jumper. That one doesn't go. Miller goes out of bounds before Miller can do anything with it. Checking in right now for South Eugene is Parker Saunders. And there'll be an offensive foul. This is going to be on Miller. That's 3 on Miller. And we have a timeout here, and this is going to be a full timeout by South Eugene. So we'll take one with them as North Medford leads this one by 18 on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net and on the John L. Scott scoreboard, if I can keep this straight. It's North Medford leading, not South Eugene. Keep wanting to give South Eugene the lead tonight. There's a little jumper by James. It's his first basket of the second half. 15 on the night is what we have him with unofficially. And now it's a 16-point lead for North Medford. There's going to be a foul. Dyer lost it, got it back, tried to put it up. That's number 11. So with that one, that's the second foul. There's Dyer with it again. Put it up. No, that one doesn't go. And getting it out of there finally is going to be Sabato. The axe at the four corner. South Eugene looking for something. North Medford playing a tenacious defense right now. There's a good split. Here's Nice for three. Yes. Tyson Treson Neff split them. All of the defenders got all the way to the basket and then didn't make it. Nice gets it ahead to Saunders. Saunders, no, but he'll grab his own rebound. Oh, that was close to a travel. Put it up and in. That was Parker Saunders with that one. Goodrich fakes the three, but instead bounces it to Dyer. Treson, nope, traveled. We're just watching the emotions here. You'd think it was playoff basketball already, the way these two teams react to every call. Quite a show from the benches right now. Give it off and putting it in is Sabato. 39-30. South Eugene beginning to close the gap a little bit. Playing around to Ty Neff. And there's a foul. So I have to tell you that that's number 11. I got the first name was Nick, but we don't have him on the roster anywhere. Treson Neff all the way, and he'll lay it in. $12 on the night for Treson. That gets it back out to double digits. South Eugene had it down to single digits there for a little bit. Nice on the spin. He doesn't get it to go. A little scoop at the end, but it didn't work out. Dyer. Here's Treson Neff for three. Got it. That's his third three-pointer of the night. And now with 2:15 to go in the third period, the Black Tornadoes starting to get it back under control again. Here's Dyer way ahead to Treson. who will lay it in. It was down to 9. Now it's back out to 16. Just that fast. James almost lost it, but he manages to keep it under control. Nice spin from the foul line. Got it. Dyer into the lane. Up. No good. Nice. Grabs the rebound. James will hold it up and then get it into the forecourt. And he'll begin his own drive and a little bump and nothing doing. The ball ended up on the court. Nobody wanted it. James will take it back to Sabato, but James traveled. Minute 10 to go in the third. Trason to Goodridge. Ty gets it into Dyer. Dyer back out to Dominguez. Dominguez couldn't, or Orozco couldn't get that one to go. Dyer trying to get it into Goodridge, and there's 3 in the key. 3-second violation. Herbert for 3. That's in and out. Scramble around for the rebound. Who's going to get it? We're down on the floor. Finally, South Eugene comes out of there with it. James trying to go somewhere. And there will be a foul. On Trason Neff. That's his third. 27 seconds to go, third period. James backing in, loses it. Neff has it. That would be Ty Neff to Goodridge. Goodridge couldn't get a shot off. Back to Goodridge, and Goodridge will lay it in. And there's a shot put up by Orozco to end the third, but it wasn't to be. As you look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, we see going into the fourth period, it's North Medford 48, South Eugene 32. As you listen to Table Rock Sports.net.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And we're going to welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a 48-32 lead for the Black Tornado. Again, neither team particularly shooting well in the third quarter. 13 points on the board for North Medford, 11 for South Eugene. Orozco ready to inbound it. To Dyer, tap it in on that little lob pass. Little alley-oop. Gets it out to an 18-point lead. And then the Axe turn it over. Trey Neff around to Goodridge. Treson in the corner to Dyer. Dyer puts his head down, begins to drive back out to Treson for three. No good. Tipped around. The Axe will have that one. James trying to get it up over Miller and does. And just like that, North Medford gives it right back. James will bounce it down, but that's going to be taken away by Dyer. A little trouble getting it under control, but finally does. Throws it ahead to Orozco, who lays it in. Nice in the corner. Passed up the three. Saunders, that would have been Parker. To James. James will take it. He'll put it up. He's rejected. Goodridge comes out of there with it. Ahead to Dyer. Dyer all the way to the lane. No, he had it there. Couldn't get it to go. Quickly the other direction. James in again, but he isn't going to shoot this time as Saunders takes the shot and comes up short. Trey Neff will hold it up till he sees some more friendly white shirts instead of just purple ones down there. Get it down in the corner to Dominguez. Dominguez trying to go into Goodridge. Couldn't do it. Now it's taken away by James. 5:50 to go in the ball game. And that pass is taken away by Orozco, and that'll be a breakaway. Orozco stepped in and took that pass, and there was absolutely nobody between him and the hoop. Looks like this is going to be a full timeout. And so we'll take one also, as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Table Rock Sports wants to say thank you to over 100 new YouTube subscribers this last spring. If you want to join our team, you go to our Table Rock Sports page at youtube.com and you click on the red subscribe button. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. North Medford with a comfortable 20-point lead at the moment. Nice. Misses that one, gets the rebound right back. Drives again, puts it up. That one isn't any good. McLean will take it out of there for North Medford. South Eugene had this down to a 9-point deficit. At one point, there's Dominguez really short. And there's a three by Treson Neff. Herbert, no good. But South Eugene had this down to 9 points at one point in the third period. A nice move by James, but it doesn't go. He gets it around to number 11. But they've the Black Tornado have moved this way back out. Here's Dominguez backing in and getting. Six on the night for Dominguez. At least unofficially. Now Trey Neff steals another one to Dyer. Back to Neff to Dyer. And Dyer will put it in. Oh, tipped, they say. Nice. And that's banged out of bounds by McLean. Blankenhorn is into the game. And I believe coming in also is Ronan O'Neill. 61-36 ball game. James up, no good. O'Neill with the rebound. Blankenhorn moves it ahead, loses it, gets it back. Fires it across court to Dominguez. Dominguez lost it, picked it up, put it up to the hoop, and then was fouled and will be at the foul line. Nice will pick up his third. At the line is Dominguez. A couple there with 3:10 to go. North Medford, a huge lead. Solomon Nice trying to do something with it. That foul line couldn't. Dominguez takes it, bounces it off to O'Neill. O'Neill all the way. No, but he's fouled. So O'Neill at the line. Thompson into the game for South Eugene. There's one. And they're going to call another full timeout. So we'll take a quick one ourselves here as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Need to remind you that today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. It's morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip, which begins with My Circle K. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. We'll also be sponsoring the post-game show when we get there, as there's a foul on North Medford as we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. This foul is on Orozco. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, right now, North Medford is cruising along as James puts that one in. And the next one also. So we approach 2.5 to go. There's a steal. Get it ahead to James, who will grab it and miss. And tipped up and no good. Charge to South Eugene. And he's fouled out. Sabato into the ball game. It looks like it's O'Neal back at the line for a 1-and-1. First one is in. As you can tell, student body section rooting for O'Neal. Orozco with the rebound to Dominguez, and off of Dominguez's hand. Here comes South Eugene. Nice for three. Yes. Boy, that was quick and smooth. I don't know how many of you watch Gonzaga basketball and watch Chet Holmgren do that quite often. The big man who plays for the Bulldogs. Get it down low, and Thompson can't get that one to go. Ahead and then saved. Here's O'Neal, and he's blocked from behind. That was saved by Carr, who's into the game, and then taken away by Plankenhorn. Back to Dominguez, or Orozco. Orozco to Plankenhorn, back to Orozco. We're down to a minute 20 to go. Maybe that North Medford will decide they're not really in a hurry to take a shot. Well, O'Neal will take a three and bury it. Nobody else wants to shoot. He will. James being hounded by Orozco out of bounds to South Eugene. Now we're emptying the bench. Houston Klug is into the game, along with, I believe I saw Corbin Young come in. Yep, there he is, and that's a wild shot put up by South Eugene, but it will result in a North Medford foul. Young, who just came in, gets the foul. 56.5 to go. No harm. The next one's foul shots for South Eugene. Nice misses on a three. Grabbing the rebound and putting it back up and missing, and getting it to go finally is Thompson. Vellatini took the first shot at it and couldn't get it back in. Thompson with the third. Now they're just passing it around out there. 20 seconds. Here's O'Neal for three. That one isn't any good. South Eugene gets it ahead. Sabato trying to get it around to Vellatini. Almost lost it. James will back it out. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3. And they'll just let him fire a three-pointer at the end. And that is going to be the end of the ball game. So, North Medford keeps it going here as they have a 2-game winning streak after having the 13-1 snapped. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford 68, South Eugene 43 is our final. We'll be back with the My Circle K powered by GP Energy postgame show right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
The President's Day event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a President's Day event deal all month long on every new vehicle in stock. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Now this is the My Circle K, powered by GP Energy postgame show, where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch. So an easy 25-point win tonight for the Black Tornado over the South Eugene Axe. And the game was probably never really in doubt, although at one point South Eugene cut the deficit down to 9 points. But North Medford went on a bit of a roll after that, and the game was never in doubt from that point on as they got the lead back out to double digits and finally getting it out to the 25-point final margin. Let's take a look at some individual scoring, at least for double-figure scores. For South Eugene, there was 2. There was Oscar James that had 19, and Solomon Nice had 10. There were the others were just kind of scattered around after that. For North Medford, they were led by the 20 of Treson Neff. He had 10 in each half, and 11 for Austin McLean, and also 11 for Bryce Dyer. Dyer had 7 of his. In the second half, Austin McLean scored all 11 of his points in the first half. So it's a nice win here for the North Medford Black Tornado as they get back to playing here at home. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production for North Medford High School anyway will be Saturday when they take on Grants Pass. That will actually be a doubleheader as the girls will also be playing here. So we'll have girls basketball for you and boys basketball, a doubleheader coming up next on Table Rock Sports for North Medford High School. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard for tonight's game, North Medford 68, South Eugene 43. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.